So about me, I started my first business. I've now got three. I started my first one when I was 26. I was a single mum at the time and I had £80 to my name. And I have always been a person that's willing to try different things. I was in a full-time job and I used to get up before my little girl would wake up, work on the business, pick her up from school because that was one of my main focuses. I wanted to be mum. Um, Pick her up from school, put her to bed, and then work on my business. And it did. It very quickly I realised that I needed to put my all into it. So I did. I jumped from my full-time job, took the risk, and started this business. Within the first year, the business was earning multiple six figures and it was just going and going and going really quickly, a really quick rate. What I realised 4 years down the line on my 30th birthday, I was climbing a mountain as you do, I had a new little girl with my now partner, and we decided that, you know, let's go on a mountain climb. Halfway up the mountain, it was as if my body finally caught up with my mind, and it was this connection, this kind of realization that the past 4 years I'd lost myself completely along the way, and I had a breakdown. It took me years to fully recover from that breakdown. I had started up this business to give my little girl a better life. And actually, what I'd done is I'd taken her mum away. I had completely focused on the money, completely focused on, this external expectation of this has to be successful. I'd lost myself. I'd ignored my body completely. I was getting ill constantly, week on week on week, and I was like, it's all right, I'm just tired. But I'd lost myself. And on that mountain, I realised I had no idea who I was anymore. And that's what prompted me to completely change direction, because why should we as business owners and people that are strong, can do it all, why should we put everyone else's expectations above what we truly want? It is damaging. Mental health is an all-time high, especially in businesses. And one of the factors of those stats is that so many people admit they hide it from their friends, from their family. And that's creating this disconnect. It's having a ripple effect on the wider world, on our staff teams. It's having an impact on our families, on our relationships. We're heading towards this massive crash, our body crash, our mental health crash. And now with the added things of AI, everyone just feels unsafe. I felt unsafe when I realised, but I just kept on putting it down, suppressing it. I used to have panic attacks in the shower. I had miscarriages because I'd broken my body so much because I'd ignored it. I don't want that for anyone else. And I don't want, as well as business owners who have been through these traumas, maybe it could be these expectations, these kind of high perfectionists, overachievers, this now has really come to realization that we cannot sustain that. We cannot sustain the lives that we've been living. And that's what I'm here to do, because I've been through it. I've helped people transform their lives from completely broken but successful on paper to meaningful, purposeful. And those are actually, the byproduct of that is earning more money. So that is just the addition. Feeling fulfilled in your business, in your life, can change the lives of not only you and your family, but everyone around you. I want to create places and spaces where my little girls can grow up, go into the workplace and feel safe, and not come home feeling anxious, not come home feeling burnt out, because that's the way to do it. Let's change that at the deepest level. Not just the surface level, at the very, very deepest level, so that we all feel safe within ourselves, within our business, and we're creating those spaces for other people.